Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the premiere edition from the last night, Autobot Sqweek, and he is a really cute figure, but not without his flaws. Yeah, first off, a box, nice looking box, cute looking Sqweek on the side. We've got a preview figure of Autobot Drift, which I'm not gonna pick up because I really hate repaints, and this one is a repaint retool of the original one from the previous movie. And yeah, not much else, legal stuff. And if you can check right here, we can see nice color paint, a rust looking color paint on the vehicle and Sqweek robot mode, but in the actual toy, it's actually not so much. First up, instructions, which are quite easy to follow. The transformation is not that complicated, but it's quite cool. And we can see the instructions are really long. So we've got bike mode to... Oh, this is the accessory page. We do have a preview of Autobot Drift, Slog, and Steelbane for the next figures. In the back we do have transformation from robot mode to bike mode, which is okay, I guess. Instructions aren't that complicated, but then again, the transformation for the figure is not that complicated either. And yeah, so out of the box, yoink, we can set this aside. First off, the accessory, we do get a arm. This is an extra arm. He does have his own hands, but this is an extra one, so I guess in the movie he upgrades himself. And the arm is in soft rubber. I hate the soft rubber, but yeah, what a nice details on him. And yeah, so this side we do have a giant gun. The giant gun looks good. It's actually quite hefty for a gun, but it's also made in soft rubber. Even though it's harder because it's a big chunky part, it's still a soft rubber kind of material, so it's kind of odd for the choice, although he can fit the gun into the hand. But yeah, we'll come back to this with the robot mode. We do have the trailer, a cute looking trailer that transforms into a repair station. Now, I was talking about the paint app, and yeah, this is actually the less bad part of the paint, but it still looks terrible. So let's just open these side panels up and open the top like this. Open up the sides, and now we have the repair station. Now look at that paint, which is just bloody horrible. Do have some nice parts right here with a gun on this side, so you can fix repairs. And can we move the camera up a little bit because it's a tiny figure? So yeah, like I was saying, you can move like this, have a kind of laser repair station, or flip it all the way around. We have a hand repair stuff. And like I said, the paint is bad. This really looks like a little kid that went with his anal phase, like just smearing poop all over the figurine. It's just it's terrible. Now, yeah, we do have a toolbox, which is really nice looking. This toolbox can store the arm in, and pretty much it. We can insert the gun inside of any of the 3 ports right here. So yeah, it's the repair station. And moving on to the main robot, so let's set this aside. The main robot, which is Sqweek. Now, Sqweek is supposed to be the kind of this is how the chest should be. The pretty much the BB-8 of Transformers. So will he be as cute as BB-8 or as annoying as the other unnamed Star Wars figure. Yeah. Anyway, so he does look nice, and he is cute. But I just cannot unsee it. He looks so much like. For those who knows him, this is Bob from the Disney's The Black Hole movie. It's a really old movie from Disney back in the 70s, 80s. I don't remember, but come on, they look so much alike. Anyway, this was just an insight, but yeah. So we do have a Sqweeks right here. He is a nice, cute, tiny robot with a big backpack, which does have some thrusters in the back, which kind of looks cool. The thrusters I like. Otherwise, articulation, his head does move side to side a little bit. The helmet can flip up, and we do have some details inside of it, which is kind of cute. So yeah, the head can move a little bit if we raise it up. So it does move more like this. The arms are on a swivel at the elbow. We do have articulation, and the hand just popped off. We do have a swivel here and a swivel there, so he can bend his elbow, and yeah. As for the wheels, they do roll a bit, and yeah, they do move side to side a little bit, flip like this, but yeah, this is for transformation only. And yeah, he does fit on his repair bay, which is cool, I guess. The gun, we can remove the gun right here, and we can also, this is my big problem with the figure, it's parts forming. For this we need to remove the bike handles, remove them completely, and this is for transformation. If we want to go back to bike mode, we do have to remove them. But also we can also use the cannon to plug it inside of the arms, and now he has a big ass gun as an arm. And also we can take the other robot arm and right here plug it back in, and now we do have a bigger arm and a big ass cannon as in another arm. We can remove this and plug it in, and he does hold his gun, but obviously it's way too heavy and doesn't hold too much, so yeah. So remove this, place it back in, and like I said, for transforming him back into his motorcycle mode, we do have to remove the handles. Luckily, we can at least put the handles back inside of the toolbox and close it in. So yeah, at least there's that. Alright, so transformation, we're just gonna put the trailer back in like this. Alright, and close this. Alright, now we have trailer mode. Oh, just before transformation, I can show that we can pop the I don't know, missile pods up, and right here there's a peg which can be pegged inside like this, and we do now have a huge backpack. But now Sqweek is all weaponized with a giant rocket launcher on top of his head, and of course they can move independently, so it's a cool thing, but it gives him such a huge backpack, so alright, so now we have the trailer mode. We can peg the gun on top if we want to. And yeah, for transformation now, we want to raise the head up, move the helmet back, and open up the glasses, and pop the glasses inside like this, and leave the helmet like this. Next up, you want to pull the whole backpack back and move the head on the side. The helmet should go on its left side, So the left side, the helmet goes there, and we place it back inside like this and inside like this. So it's really important that the helmet is there and the eyes are there. So next up, you can move the wheels out, just out of the way, and move them down, like so. Next up, you want to come to the chest and flip it all the way around, and just flip it like this and slide it in, so it pops in like this. Next up, you want to flip the steering, and then you just lower the arms like so. And this is the reason why it pisses me off so much. This is how the arms go, so there's no way to leave the handle in, and these handles just sticks out like this as the I don't know, underneath the neck. So I would just like if we could just remove the handles and stick it back in. This would have been acceptable, but right now it's just these cannot be removed. So hopefully maybe we could get a third-party add-on which just switches the bike handles right here and use them to plug them back in, which would be so good. But otherwise right now it's just meh. So alright, go back to the wheels, and the wheels with the back cover, which is more rounded, goes in the back. So we just flip this like this, and there's a tiny peg hole right here which pegs with this right here, if we can focus, and you just snap it back up like so. Now you can see the helmet and the wheel doesn't hinder anything. So, and same thing for the front, there's a tiny square hole right here with a tiny peg, which you can peg it in like this. And now we have Sqweek in his scooter mode, which is I don't know, I think it's a Vespa, I'm not sure, I'm not an expert in it, and it looks really good. So yeah, it does roll real good. Trailer does connect this, but as you can see, the connector, it doesn't look like much, but the ball joint is so tight, it requires quite a lot of force to peg it in, and that line, which like this, it hurts the thumb so much just to force it in. Like yeah, it really hurts the thumb. I mean, I'm not weak or anything, but it just is just really odd. So yeah, we can place the cannon on top right here, or we can place the cannon on the side, which looks really weird. But yeah, this is Sqweek in his scooter mode. Just real quick, here's a size comparison with a deluxe Titan Master and a legend size Titan Master. Now he is considered as a deluxe, and as you can see, he is rather large for a deluxe, but this is mostly only for the trailer. So popping out the trailer, he does fit in as a deluxe. And here is a legend size, which is much smaller. And yeah, and the bike is nice. There's not much to it. The wheels rolled. We can turn left and right, although it's not the front of the bike that moves. The steering does move left and right and 360 degree and yeah, whatnot. And here we have some more really bad paint, which looks much more like just poop smeared on. Yeah, it's not really that good. So yeah, he is really nice. He does have the kickstand that holds perfectly, even without his trailer attached to it. And yeah, he is a nice robot with a really cool transformation. It's really original. I really like it. I'm just gonna transform him real quick into his robot mode. like this, pop this in, move the helmet out, put this in, close the eyes down, helmet, legs. Alright, so we have Sqweek in his robot mode. And just the same size comparison with these two figures, we do have the Legend size, which is now a tad bigger than Sqweek, and the Deluxe Titan Master Titan Returns Cup, which is now a bunch bigger. Obviously, it's like a weird figure. He is a Legend size, but a Deluxe figurine, although he does come with a lot of accessories. But still, he is an odd one out, you know. You can attach this and give him much more heft to him. But yeah, so Sqweek, nice figure, original. I don't like the parts forming of his arms or the poop painting on him, but the transformation is fun. He is highly detailed, nice articulation. The transformation is original. I still love the guy, but he is a really nice figure, and I highly recommend him. Maybe we could hope for a better repaint, and maybe a Doctor Who or I don't know, any other third-party company to fix the handles right here so we could fit them there. Would be nice. I don't know why Hasbro hasn't done it. Just put a plug-in system on the steering wheel would have been nice, and just replug them there would have counted, you know, would have been nice. But it's a nice figure and a nice character and nice information, good looking bike. So to me, it's still a recommendation. Now, we only need to see the movie if the character is good enough for us, if he's a BB-8 replacement or lookalike, or if he's more of a Jar Jar Binks character. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time.